What's up? Merry Christmas. I'm Seph Vesty. It's Downward Spiral. Today, it's a pretty great show. We got two new people. And here's my buddy.
Chris. I am toast. I have no pets. And I'm Connor.
Now you see, Bruno, you went and did the gay thing.
Mr.
We're like,
Toast.
let's just throw away all the stupid alias shit. Like, we don't need that shit. We'll just use our real names. Bruno's like,
My username is like that, so I'm not sure if I want to say my username, my actual name or username.
nah, man, we're real. We're real niggas.
Yeah.
For a second there, I was talking. For a second there, I was like, I can't say that. I was like, wait, I can.
I can. There's no rules here. I'm a
Yeah.
real nigga.
It's only rock people here.
Like this skinny ass white boy is like some black guy just randomly bursts out of my iPad and starts beating the shit out of me. Nope, I'm safe.
Bruno, I might still call you Toasty Joe.
Do it.
Because I love that name.
Sounds so warm and buttery.
You should have had seen my meme-tastic name before that when I was around 10 years old. My gamer tag. I think it was God LOL forever.
Shit, back when I used to know you, didn't you used to go by Crazy Russian?
That was,
He still has that. It's his other account.
my other account because I couldn't use EA back then because EA decided to take over people under the age of 18 because that's bad.
Remember, every time you joined a lobby or something with voice chat, some fucking smart's like, "Hey, you spelled your name wrong, guy." You'd be like, "I know, it was an accident." You're like, "No, guy, you're a retard. You spelled your name wrong." all that happens is you got the I and A mixed around because fucking I don't know, Microsoft keyboard.
It was already taken, so I had to change it up. This looks like the same thing.
Oh God! I always just chalked down oh, it was an accident. You were actually one of those people that couldn't handle not having the name, so you just fuck it, put a slight variation, and fuck it up.
I couldn't think of anything else because Angry Toast Joe is the pinnacle of my gamer tag making.
You're almost as bad as those people who are fuck it, this name's been taken. Oh, this has been taken too. This has been okay. I'm just gonna chuck lots of random numbers at the end of it.
I would be a complete retard if I put Crazy Russian in actual lettering 22556969.
Ew, gross. You're like, oh, Dark Abyss Demon's already been taken. Oh, so it's Dark Abyss Demon 2, 3, 4. Dark Abyss Demon 22560 Elite fucking Pussy Slayer.
Capital X, little X, capital X, upside down question mark.
Oh,
yep.
Cancer.
I remember what my gamer tag was on Xbox 360. My first ever gamer tag.
I don't remember either.
I think it was one of those really chavvy ones of the random letters, random X's and Z's and shit at both sides.
No, I remember what it was. It was PK Skunk 2013.
Yeah, because you used to have a little blonde streak dyed through black hair, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you used to have these little pictures you holding your top off and jumping off little kids' playground things, a little toddler playground, just jumping off the climbing frame backwards.
Oh no. Connor.
Yeah, I remember there's lots of people posing and shit yeah, and Connor was jumping off yeah, free legs. It's pulling his shirt up and stuff with the limo hair.
Connor, I have a question.
Don't, please.
Did you used to be a scene kid?
It may have occurred when I was younger, possibly.
So yes. Oh, I
He used
loved
to wear
it.
those douchey fucking fingerless gloves, the big fucking, the big massive chunky ones, with the little foldy back bit that were stripy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I never wore them. It was the fingerless ones that were checkered.
You should only wear those if you're homeless.
As imagine just dominating Pussy Slayer. Guys, dyed little streak hair. Guys, fingerless gloves, gonna kick some ass.
And then when I first met Bruno, and he had really short hair, and he looked like a little doof. It was funny. I was like, look at this little fucker.
Oh.
I introduced you guys.
Yeah, you introduced us.
The reason I became friends with you guys is because my amazement of people's accents. Because I didn't realize I could talk to people outside the UK on Xbox Live.
I used to be super possessive of fucking Connor when we first met. Me and Connor had been friends for a year. And and like I don't know when he'd met you, but he just like randomly like brought us together, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I see you, outsider, coming here into our little circle of friends." I'm like, "I already know Connor. He's my friend." And you're like, "No, man, you need to go, man. What are you doing here, stealing my friend? This is my friend, guy. You need to go, guy." Connor was just like, "Nah, fuck you, Bruno. This is my guy over here." And you're like, "Why, guy? Why? Why are you gonna do me like this, guy?" That was like your general attitude back then. And you had that made up sticker chart thing for me.
Oh, yeah.
Where if I said anything derogatory towards Connor, you're like, "Oh, lost a sticker. You lost a sticker, Chris."
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm just like a fucking event. Okay, I just burned the fucking board. I burned the board. You're gone, Chris. You're gone.
No more stickers.
And then there was like a weird time skip, and then you loved me and thought Connor was a chokester, and now we're better friends. Yeah!
Yeah, it all works out in the end.
Oh, but wait a minute. Seph came back into all three of your guys' lives.
Yeah, with me and
And
Seth,
I'm just gonna run away with Bruno.
me and Seth met through some random fag lord who we're not going to talk about today because he's a
Loser.
dick.
Yeah, fuck him.
It basically, for some like reason, they convinced me to roleplay with them on Red Dead Redemption. Clarity ensued, and the thing got fucked up, and then me and Seth were kind of friends for a while, and then this guy was a dick to Seth, and Seth like ran away crying and stuff.
Okay,
And then he
let's clear this
disappeared
up.
for like a really long time, and we're not going to talk about why that is right now, but we will, and you'll know.
I
But
did
he
not.
just randomly found me again, like Seth. Talking about he found me and stuff, man.
Okay, I need to clear this up. For one, I did not run away crying. The dude was just
You're
like,
you guys don't like me.
no, okay. This dude was like, no, that's not what happened.
That's exactly what
It's
happened.
not your fault, Seth. It's not your fault.
No. This is what happened. So I was hanging out with these two, Chris and my buddy. Oh, I don't know. Let's call him Travis. Give him a fake name.
I know where you live, Travis.
Yeah, fuck you, Travis. Cunt. I hope your fucking power never got turned on and you froze to death.
We'll talk about that story after this.
I'm
Okay.
feeling high levels of sassiness right now.
Yeah, and this is how it happened, right? So, I met this guy on a roleplay or something. Yeah, it's a little nerdy, whatever. I like to roleplay on Red Dead Redemption, or I did back in the day. I hit up Chris. I was like, dude, it's awesome. You gotta join. I started talking to Chris and this made-up name guy, Travis, and we were role-playing. We were hanging out. We were on Xbox. It was great. And then out of nowhere, Travis is like, "Hey, guy, I don't like you. Die in a hole. I'm mean." So I was like, fuck you. You could unfriend me. I mean, that's all it would take.
Bruno,
Yeah.
Yarp.
do you remember that Gavin guy?
Oh, yeah, my old friend Gavin. Oh, weird. Thanks to Magic Power Chris getting my account.
Gavin absolutely hated me. Remember that? I joined
He hates all British people, but we'll get to this because tangents are bad.
But sat in Minecraft and what was it? You two were building a house, and I was in a game for 5 minutes. Like, oh, you said something wrong and kicked me out. I was like, nah. It was like, nah, man, invite him again. It's like, all right.
Hey, Bruno, I have a question.
Yarp.
All right, so do you watch King of the Hill?
My favorite anime. The only anime.
Yeah, it's also my favorite anime. Boondocks is right below that, and below that's My Little Pony. And then Ed, Edd n Eddy. But anyway, when you were growing up, was there ever a time in your life where you looked like Joseph?
No.
I feel like if you cut your hair short and grew like a wispy mustache, you could look just like Joseph.
You would look like a sex offender or a Mexican.
Like, you could probably, if you want, like, be a creeper to look back far enough, you probably see how like dumb I look with short hair. As this hair is not my real hair. It's the straight.
Bruno, when he's got short hair, he's like one of those people where you look at him like, I don't know, you're like, I want to kick that guy's ass for some reason. Like you get your testosterone urge, like, I need to go kick that guy's ass.
But now long flowing hair is like, whoa, this guy's like gonna put some like Indian curse on me.
No, you're just like, wow, I want to sit there and brush his hair all day. It looks so pretty and smooth and luxurious.
I want to suck his dick.
I'll suck your dick.
See, I don't think anyone would fuck with Bruno, because Bruno would be like, oh, I'm gonna scalp you.
This is violent.
Yeah.
Fucking Bruno like ruin his nice hair by walking or like some fucker's scalp stuck on top of his head like a little cat.
Oh, like a yarmulke. Oh, happy Hanukkah, by the way.
Like a happy like
But no, man, you have to finish talking about finding us and shit again. Bring this shit full circle.
Oh, finding you?
Yeah.
Alright, so,
After Travis betrayed you.
after Travis betrayed me, and he threw his little dramatic tizzy fit, and I was like, okay, fuck yourself then, I won't hang out with you no more. I just went back to normal life, got away from the Xbox for a while, and then I moved out to Olympia after some fucked up shit happened in Idaho. Went out to Olympia, Washington, and I was bored in my room, just drinking, having a good old time, getting drunk by myself, and
This is like
flipping.
a whole year afterwards, right?
Yeah, this is at least a year after. I'm flipping through like YouTube videos, and I see a YouTube channel called like Vegetitan Plays. And I was like, oh no way in hell. So I clicked on it, and I think there was a video, like scrolling through all the videos trying to see if I could find Chris. And I think I saw either...
There was a playlist with a video of my gameplay on a different channel.
Yeah, and then I went to the Chris Revel channel, and I saw the drunk video. I was like, there's no way that's him. I kept watching. I saw the Twinkie video. I was like, that might be
You
him.
Twinkie, you do love those Twinkies, don't you, Chris?
And then you somehow managed to find, like...
Yeah, and then, okay.
My way older channel. The Chris Ramble channel is the one that we're talking about now. The one that you're on with the Twinkies is the Vesty channel.
Oh, okay. Is Vesty subscribed to Chris Revel?
It might be, so I could, like, keep tabs on it.
Yeah. So I think I went from Vegetitan Plays to Chris Revel to
watching
Vesty.
him like show videos of him like putting a staple in his fucking leg.
I privatized that one because it looked attention seekery. I just wanted to be all creepy, like, yeah. I wanted to see if I could staple my leg, and then I realized what everybody would think, so I fucking privatized it. Because I went up one day and had like 400 views, and I was like, oh shit. That was just because like I started that channel when I was going to that place that we won't talk about right now. So I'd like document it for my friends, and I just like left them unprivatized, just in case some random curious person stumbled upon them. Like mainly like, the whole channel's like basically just to show my friends shit. Continue.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And then I saw that it was Vesty, you know. And I was like, oh, that's a cool name. I wonder if it's gamer tag. Spelled the same way. Sure enough. And I think I left a comment.
Oh yeah. I remember I shit myself. There's like random comments like, hey, Chris Revel, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? He's trash. There's like some random guy with like a chubby face and long hair. Like, who the fuck is this? So some guy I used to know in school because I hadn't seen anybody from school in like 5 years. Like I thought someone had managed to track me down. And I was like, oh, fucking
All
hell.
these years, I finally found you.
Yeah. I was like, oh no. So I just like replied like, yo, what's it to you, guy? And then like no reply for like fucking 4 months. And then like I'm just sitting on Xbox watching YouTube videos, and then a random message comes like, hey man, you might not know me, man, but it's me, man. I'm Seth, man. And I'm like, hey Seth, man, I know you, man. You sent messages to my YouTube? Yeah, man, that was me, man. And then we just like sat there for like a day and a half reminiscing on shit that like was reminiscent on like not much because like we didn't used to do much. We used to sit there and just do the same thing that we do now. Just sit there and chat shit.
Oh, pretty much, man.
So we're chatting shit about chatting shit.
Yeah.
We're dumb, simple people.
Chat shitception. Shitception. That might be the episode name.
Dad came back, he met me again, and then I was like, oh, let me introduce you to this guy, Bruno. And then I was like, wait.
Oh, wait a minute.
We already know each other.
I didn't know who you were. I didn't realize that you're the same guy from like the RP.
Yeah. I was just like, hey, you remember that guy who I invited to the RP who was like, you guys are faggots. What the fuck is this shit? And just sat with me the whole time. This is it.
Yeah, it's Bruno. I miss those days, man. As nerdy as RP is, it was some fun shit. It's fun.
I don't particularly miss most of those days because most of those days I was just miserable and like.
We're always miserable. That's our secret.
Well, I'm not so miserable now because I have someone who loves me.
Loser.
Yeah.
So if I go back in time, I'll be like some little lonely person. I don't know where I was gonna go with. I was gonna like say some like long dramatic speech about being all lonely and weaselly and nerdy and shit. And I remember like I'm still all the things I was back then, but now I have someone who wants my dick. So I think
it's like a transgression. You took my soul, I took yours. We're like going opposite.
Oh no. Well, if one of you guys want to trade.
Start introverting and going all like a little golem.
Yeah, I got long hair now. You have short hair. It's all going bad for me.
Dude.
Oh, thanks.
Bruno.
Shit talking, man.
Bruno, it's okay because his next step is he's gonna have to trade with me, and that's gonna be fun.
You see, I'm not ready to start ripping out assholes. I don't. I'm not all about buttholes, man. You can't make me.
All about that 200%.
And if I turn into Connor, then it's like drag me behind a shed and shoot me.
It's game over, man.
Yeah, I'm not that bad.
Oh no. We love you, Connor.
Fair, man.
Come on back.
You do.
Come on back.
Yeah, come on, let's go. We're going to the safe place. We're going to the happy place. Come on.
Where is your happy place?
Inside a vagina.
My waifu.
See, mine would be inside of a butthole. So.
Oh. Is that your waifu?
Well.
Anus son.
I don't want to put Mr. Up there. That's not cool, man.
Dude, you love the
Come out
pooper.
brown. Nah, I don't know that.
You have stuck it in the pooper and it has come out brown.
Has it?
Yes, because one of your exes cleaned it off.
Oh dear. Here we go. Let's hear this story, Connor.
Yes, Connor, why don't you tell us this story?
Nah, you tell, man. You tell. You know it's paradise.
You know this sexual experience
You
in more detail than I do.
You have the experience.
You're like, I experienced it, Chris, but you lived it. Basically, it's not even worth a story. It's just like Connor started doing someone in the ass and it came out all brown, and then the bitch was like, I got this. Basically just sucked his dick and it was gone.
Oh dear.
Or like the cat.
I dare say I picked up my shit and left.
You were like, I'm out of here. But you wait till she finished.
I'm a champion.
Yeah, you get that poop right off there.
You're a trooper, man. I don't know, I probably would have waited too. Yeah.
Do you want to tell your jacuzzi story using like aliases or something, Bruno?
This is
alternate names for.
I don't know. There's some dumb bitch named Gloria. She's a fuckface. Give me a hand.
Hi, Gloria. If you somehow manage to see this.
Yeah, fuck you, Gloria.
Just imagine you being like, here, Sean and Aubrey, watch this stupid thing I did with some stupid people, and then they're like, it's a stupid thing. hey person, look at this, hey Gloria, look at this, and she's like, oh, and like spaghetti starts fucking streaming out of her ears.
Whoever she blocked in every form of communication, she can go straight to hell.
Okay, so basically tell your story, Bruno.
And well, all I had to do is a handy jacuzzi. And then like when her mom came by, like when we were like halfway, like we got scared, so we like stopped the way through. She made some fucking pun, like yeah, having a jacuzzi is real handy. I'm like, oh.
After that point, since we already said her name and stuff, I meant like the whole spaghetti thing.
Oh yeah, well, it's basically like high school drama shit. It's honestly uninteresting. Basically, she's a cunt. I basically like played out a little bitch for a bit. Then I realized, wait, she's absolutely stupid. So I started messing with her until she finally decided to be smart for once in her life and blocked me on all forms of communication. And now she's like really nervous every time she's around me, or like really like distraught or like annoyed. And that is 100% perfect.
Didn't you have like a severely overweight lesbian friend who like looks like a boy who keeps like raising her fist and like grunting at you and stuff?
Like this like creature I call Whale Lord.
Whale Lord.
And so she's basically the girlfriend of like my ex-best friend. Reasons why ex is because he decided to be a cuck and join on their side now because yeah, I guess like going to see your buddy's
so
concert.
I can hear that.
You'd rather go see your girlfriend's concert than my concert. What I'm playing.
What kind of concert is it?
It's a guitar concert. It's a band. It's a cover band where I play music.
What kind is her concert?
The same thing.
Holy shit.
But anyways, it also basically publicly avoided me. Oh shit, Connor. God damn it.
Okay, we'll be fine.
Anyways, basically this eldritch creature named Whale Lord is my best friend's girlfriend, and basically also turns out to be my ex's best friend. And so when the whole entire like fallout thing came up, and basically we're at really bad odds with each other, she also took arms and be like an aggressive spaz. Like stay away from my best friend. I'm like, don't need to tell me that shit. I'm out of here.
He like walked past her in the hallway. You're stalking whore. I warn you. I will defeat you in battle.
This was back in high school, and this was in Japanese class, where I have the same class with Dyke McGee, which is my ex. But anyways, she wasn't there for the day. I'm like, I couldn't care less. So I'm walking out, and she usually goes by. Ever since like the whole entire like, breakup fallout thing happened, it's like I don't know, guard her to be your fucking guard dog or some dumb shit. And like I see her walk by me, I'm like, okay. So I just walk past, and I see her do his hand gesture, like in the peripheral like corner of my vision. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look a little bit to the right, see what the fuck she's doing. She's like waving her fist in pure anger. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like what an old
like,
man
fucking,
does.
Like grinds her teeth and is like at you as well. Or
like, I thought things were fine with us, so I'm like, okay, maybe I'll like try to do some shit because they used to always go to my concerts all the time with like groups of friends and whatnot. So I was like, McGee, like, hey, you want to come? He's like, make some bullshit. It's like, I don't know, I gotta go see my friend Ryder. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So me and Jacob are like shooting this shit during lunch, and it's me walking towards the portables to get to my next class. And apparently, I'm guessing like McGee told Whale Lord about like what happened. And so like I'm walking by her, as like I couldn't care less. Because every time we fucking walk past each other, it is just direct eye contact away. It is just forward. We would not pay attention to each other. And she just makes this like grimace of worry. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Jesus fucking Christ.
On a side note, if you ever call your kid Ryder, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Unless you're a really huge fan of Line Rider.
Of who?
Line Rider, that little shitty flash game everyone used to play. Like the
the one where you draw the lines and you like ride like a ski or something down it.
I fucking loved Line Rider.
Remember the one, the Christmas one where you got to like go on Santa's sleigh?
Santa.
My favorite was what was it, like Free Ride or something?
Right. Oh yeah.
And you
the same thing. So you could choose like different vehicles, like a dumb like unicycle.
yeah. Or
I used
like
to play shit like this in school mainly.
I remember I used to be the first kid who knew about Happy Wheels, so I showed the whole entire school. Like, oh man, yeah. And then the fucking staff's like, that's dangerous. That's gross. That's gory. No, No good games.
Happy Wars wasn't around when I was in the schools, or at least I don't think it was. Maybe it showed up in like later years.
Happy
I don't
Wars
even know how old Happy Wars is.
I think it showed up around like my senior year. No, yeah.
I used to play things like a Thing. There's these weird little mannequins with like floating hands with like guns and swords and just go around killing each other and stuff. And there's some game called like Fluffy McFluffinstein or some shit where you're just a little cute cat. And there's just like, all you have to do is just jump on cute furry animals and they would just explode into like giblets.
Ooh, you know what my favorite game used to be?
What?
Alright, it was an Adult Swim game. It was called My Little Bastard. And it was like...
Gee, I wonder what this is about.
It's like you raise this little like pink or blue creature. Starts off as like this little cute thing, but it shits and pisses everywhere and you gotta feed it. And it's in like a garage, like a shady looking fucking garage. It's the best game.
I think the favorite game I used to play was this thing called Dad and Me. It's basically Castle Crashers, or like Alien Hominid, but like centers around like two characters, like these big weird purple muscly things, and they've got like skulls for faces. A big one and a little one. You just go around like the city. You start off at like the school and just like go around killing other kids and stuff for fun. You start killing gangs and shit.
I'm surprised I don't like how Alien and Castle Crash all got like their big debut like arcade game. I never really seen anything like that in me.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play Endless War?
Endless War.
Yeah, like it was like a little flash game.
Really? Tell me about it.
Huh?
Maybe in or go and ape shit.
Yeah, I have like dogs that like lose their minds.
What kind of dog
They're
you got?
little pussy bitches.
Shih Tzus.
Oh,
Males,
nice.
Oh, yeah, I found out it has a lazy eye.
It's weird. Like lots of dogs have lazy eyes. Like my mom's dog Cassie has like a weird lazy eye, but it, like actually like rolls all the way around her head, kind of like to the other end.
Like
it's like one will be like looking forward at you, and the other one will just go like right to the side, the chameleon or some shit.
Yeah, he gets has like this sort of like way like his lazy eye makes it turns into like a dirt face. Like it's like
it's really funny to look at because I'm like whenever I look at Cassie, I'm like, you're just like me because I have one of those too.
Oh.
Oh,
wait a minute. I want a Chihuahua. That's the kind.
Why? We all watch Beverly Hills Chihuahua. We can do that.
It's because he used to have that little lady Chihuahua, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to have a little Chihuahua, and it was the most badass dog I've ever had.
Because it like bit that little girl or some shit.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell this story. Okay, so I used to have this little tiny fucking Chihuahua Pomeranian mix, so like the little shit would fit in pretty much like, you know, the palm of my hand. Like it was a small fucking dog. And my parents had some people over, like some work friends, and they had a daughter that was probably like, I think 2 years old or something. She could walk and pretty much chase animals and shit. And I was sitting on the ground petting my dog, just playing with it before dinner. And I was like, "Oh, you're so badass." And this girl came over. This little 2-year-old girl named, we'll call her Mary. You know, fake name. Mary comes over, tries to pet my dog Chloe. Or wait, no. She doesn't even try to pet the dog. She fucking, like, tried to get past me and she touched me on the shoulder or something. But because she touched me, my dog went apeshit and bit her in the leg. Like, it sounds mean, but it was...
That shows some good loyalty, that's all it means.
Yeah, it was the most loyal fucking dog I've ever had.
Yeah, your fucking Chihuahua fucked that 2-year-old up.
That bit her right in the leg. I was like, that's badass. I feel so bad,
Just
but
saying that, just like his fucking sets for like some fucking amazingly funny fucking imagery.
It just sounds like, yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, right on. Like, the mom's like,
Yeah, like that's Chihuahua's big ass. Like when your Chihuahua like rolls up its fucking fur sleeves, it's got like fucking the sleeve of tattoos all over it.
it's got like a heart with mom on it.
Yeah, it's a fucking flexes and fucking like there's like aura-ing on the fucking little 2-year-old. Can't do it, my throat's sore.
Man, I think that's just dedication for that dog. Like, it'll attack anyone for me, even a little kid. Badass.
did it have the fate of a warrior?
Huh?
Did it end his fate end as a warrior dying in battle?
No, actually, I'll tell this story too. I'm originally from Iowa, so I flew out to Iowa with my sister, and it was just me and my sister visiting some relatives. And this was probably in like 7th grade, and was over the summer. We stayed like a month, and then my parents drove out so they could come get us. Anyways, my parents drove out there, and my dad's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you know that person that gave you your dog Chloe? She ran over Chloe's mom, like the mom dog, in her car. So she asked if she could have Chloe because she missed the dog that she just ran over."
That is fucked up and stupid and shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, so they gave my dog away after she ran her own fucking dog over. And I was like, wow, you're fucking kidding me, right? And I got that dog for my birthday. That pissed me off.
Did you have like a super secret plan to take the dog back?
No.
Holy shit.
Just like this bitch ran her own dog over, and you're like, oh yeah, here, have this dog. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here.
Yeah, right. It's fucked up. I should have heisted that dog back. I should have assembled a crew, dressed in all black, and just went on a Chihuahua heist.
Dude, she probably ended like that fucking Jurassic Park episode of Futurama. Like Seymour asses. She probably just like fucking lay there in the front garden, like beating the shit out of 2-year-olds waiting for you to come rescue her.
You know what probably happened?
Enemies.
She probably broke out of that house and came to find me the day that I moved out to Washington. And so she just sat at my old house and waited.
Craving on the blood 2-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's sad now.
And then an owl probably swooped her up and took her away or something.
Now it's some kind of like weird dungeon fight to kill off 2-year-olds.
Ugh.
No. Why did Chloe have to get eaten by an owl? That's a shit story. Don't do that.
I'm imagining, like, you know that ending scene of Jeepers Creepers where it's like carrying.
Take his eyes.
Yeah, and
Get off.
or not even that, where it's just like it's flying off in the distance with the kid, like it's carrying the kid, and you just see it fly towards like the sky, and it's silhouettes against the moon. I'm imagining that, but with my dog and the owl.
You're making me sad, guy.
Depressing
Merry
cast.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you fucks.
You don't fuck with the Doges.
Man, we probably just increased the suicide rate at Christmas.
Yeah.
That's
Kevin's
okay.
probably like putting up the news right now.
Uh-oh.
It's made out of tinsel and holly.
Tinsel and Christmas lights. Oh.
He's got a fucking door wreath as well.
Oh no.
Extra decoration.
Oh shit. That's fucked.
Probably looks like a little angel on top of a tree right now with his blue face.
Here's my present for you, Mom and Dad.
Sorry. I'm legit thinking this. With all the people in the world, there's legit been people that have done that. It's been guaranteed. Like someone's left a little note like, "Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad. Here's my gift for you."
Oh,
What an asshole.
that's fucked up.
Like he wraps himself in a ribbon and then hangs himself on it.
Oh, this got depressing. This got dark. This was So how did everyone's Christmases go? What'd you guys do?
I sat in my room all day and like ate and ate and ate and ate and ate, and then I just like lay there with my bloated carcass, staring at the TV.
I want to go see Star Wars.
Nice.
So basically, coming next to that, like we have to go with friends because my brother got sick, so my mom had the house watch, and so it was around like 10. Yeah, it was around like 10:59 when I had to text my friends like, "Hey, I got 2 open spots," and so Sean's like, "Oh, cool, when?" I said 11:30. He said p.m. a.m. So the thing is, he just woke up. So when we drive to his house, keep in mind the way I want to picture my friend Sean here is a smoldering beast with like a neck beard and like not the most like cleanest hair. Like it can be look clean, but like he just looks when he wakes up fucked. He's outside the house in like an unbuttoned black shirt with the chest hair showing. He's like. Comes moldering towards his car. I'm like, how you feeling?
Like bits of cheese stuck in his beard. Cheeto dust encrusted fingers. I'm all fucking sad.
Even like his friend's house is depressing because like he has this ornament where it's like inflatable Santa in a helicopter, and it's all the flames like Black Hawk Down.
Was the new Star Wars good?
I always got spoiled thanks to Black Dude of Black Ops 3, like literally saying in like voice chat, like, "Oh man, spoiler."
That sucks.
I couldn't care less for spoilers. I basically came in like, you know what? That spoiler doesn't exist. It doesn't. It never happens.
Yeah, I spoiled it for myself. I wanted to scare our friend Greenberg because he's really into Star Wars. He's looking forward to the movie. So I went to YouTube and I actually looked up a spoiler, and I basically I held it over his head for a little bit. I wasn't gonna really spoil it, but
It's good that we're not actually saying any spoilers.
yeah.
I will say this: like, if you want to know what the movie synopsis is, like, just rewatch New Hope, and then go on to like the sequel, and just watch like up until like the Yoda part, and then stop watching. Like, the second Yoda shows up, stop watching. Boom, that's episode 7.
Damn.
Oh yeah, this also confirms my theory that black people can't be Jedis.
Oh shit.
If you're gonna like put up like the argument of Mace Windu, well, he died.
Yeah, he died pretty easily too.
Well, Mace Windu is cool, but he got killed in like a really bitch way.
Exactly, black people can't be Jedis.
Yeah.
Like a little emo bitch cut his hands off when he got fucking zapped the shit out of. That wasn't cool. I was pissed off.
Was Luke and Han as gay as we predicted? Because in an earlier podcast, we talked about how Luke and Han would just be fucking in the butt during the whole thing.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, everyone. There's just a huge bukkake scene in like the movie.
Yes.
Chewie's just sitting there like mad cum drenched fur.
Ugh. It all dries.
Gargling on semen.
You just gotta scratch it away. It looks like fucking dandruff or something.
But no, I hadn't seen it yet, and it like literally got spoiled last night for me. I was just sitting there with my friend Connor, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to watch it with me on this totally not illegal website?" And I was like, "Maybe, probably not. The quality is going to be pretty bad. Obviously, someone will probably just record it off their phone." And then he was like, "Oh, come watch it with me because pretty much tells me probably like the most important spoiler that can be spoiled for the movie." And then just sits there like, "So, do you want to watch it with me?" And I was like, "No! Why the fuck would you do that?"
Oh, thanks, man. Fuck you.
I totally have a reason to watch this movie now since you just like told me like one of the only things I cared about. Gee.
Ah, damn.
I also heard that like the fighting's like really like stiff and shit like that, kind of closer to like the old fighting, and like people like kind of don't like that because like one of the only things they thought the prequels got good was like the crazy bombastic twirly lightsaber fight.
Yeah. I think they wanted to call back to old style fighting where it's basically like we touch swords.
Yeah, they just stand there like fucking face to face, just touching tips like,
Yeah. You know,
Like with so many people like their nostalgia goggles and shit like that, or like fucking people like buying into like the other people's hype and shit. Like the prequels are the fucking worst thing in the universe. The fucking originals are the best things ever. Oh yeah, man. And I'm just like, nah, dude, don't be a silly little bitch. The prequels are really flawed movies, but they're decent enough. They're not like these fucking crazy ass travesties that everyone makes them out to be.
Dude, I think Revenge of the Sith is actually my favorite movie, to be honest.
Bracket, I have the high ground. My abilities.
I just like that ending scene where Anakin does that crazy fucking flip attack and it doesn't work, and he gets cut into like fourths, and then he gets set on fire and he's like,
I hate you.
I hate you.
Brother Anakin.
You were the chosen one.
You could have been something, and you pissed it away, you little bitch. Like, I love that. Do you get...
I have to say this. I fucking hate the main antagonist, like, which is basically mostly showing that Kylo Ren. He has a fish face. Like, as you honestly seen like the trailers. He showed like his mask comes off, and he has like long flowing hair. He looks like a bitch.
See, when you said fish face there, I was like, remember, like, when people used to have, like, the weird fan theory that, like, fucking Kylo Ren was gonna take his helmet off like that. He's like, Misa gonna avenge you, Annie! And it's like Jar Jar Binks under there.
Jar Jar Binks' face with like a different, like, super serious voice. But essentially, his character is a little bitch, and I hate him. If he kept his mask on and basically be like, I am this Darth Vader 2 double boogaloo, it would be fine. I'd be okay with that.
I'm gonna guess that he's just like really whiny or fucking one of those people who's like really pissed off about something that's like really stupid and mundane.
He's a little pissy bitch.
Is he kind of like
that's
kind of a little emo puss or something?
Well, we'll get off of episode 7 now.
Yeah, dude.
Because like we already have a few viewers as it is. Like the ones that are still sitting around that haven't seen the movie will probably be like paranoid gnats right now.
Yeah.
Just waiting for us to say something.
That's like not exactly too revealing.
I have a question. Do you guys like movies that end with a giant tragedy and stuff?
I actually love that because a lot of movies nowadays, like I just sit there like and stare at the screen, and after they're over, I'm just like meh. Like I didn't really feel anything. Like movies that actually like fuck me up and cause like an actual like emotional response, like I respect that. And well, not really coincidentally, that's like, I don't know, I had a brain fart. But basically, typically, most movies that actually like leave a lasting impression on me are usually Asian. Because a lot of them are like they're like kind of rough around the edges, and the acting's a little hammy, like it's like all cheesy and stuff. But like, I don't know, there's something about them, like the way they're executed, the stories they try to tell her.
Ow.
They're not really afraid to like do some certain things.
I heard that like Korean horror movies were like
Korea.
Like, you know, Korea. The Korean horror movies are like the best. That's what I've heard. I've heard they're just like over the top gory.
Korea and Japan and even China do some pretty good movies, man. Me and Bruno have watched a bunch together.
Basically, my hobby is finding really shitty movies, and thankfully, like, China and Asia, basically in general, can provide my necessity to see, like, wacky shit in films.
I fucking love terrible movies. Like, with Jennifer.
Oh no. We were
Jennifer's
just talking about this other day. He wants to fuck this ugly retard demon chick.
Okay.
She has a hot bod.
Carrie Ann Fleming is an attractive woman. Carrie Ann Fleming is beautiful. She plays a nasty, disgusting troll, but she herself, the actor, is like, mwah, she's gorgeous, man. Just a hot blonde chick. Check her out. Carrie Ann Fleming. Everyone Google her. She's beautiful. She's fucking perfect, man. Well, not Ellen Page is perfect, not Carrie Ann Fleming, but you see what I'm saying.
You're a crazy guy.
Ellen Page, if you can hear this, please hit me up. I love you.
Generic blonde and 10-year-old boy.
No. You take it weird. You make it so weird with that. I don't even relate the
Page
two.
is a 10-year-old boy.
Ellen Page is not. You be quiet.
I will fight you on this until the end of time.
I know you will, and it's annoying. Well, who do you think is the most attractive actress?
I don't have any clue.
I don't have any preferences like female actresses, as most of the time their roles was caked up makeup or like a certain role where like, wow, I like her character. She must be a huge bitch in real life.
Well, that's one reason I like Ellen Page is because she's not so hot that I'm like intimidated by her, and her personality's just like snarky. You know, it's like
I am the quirky, interesting girl number 259.
it's not even it's quirky. It's not interesting. It's not really that interesting. It's just like quirky, snarky girl that
Quirky,
like,
uninteresting.
it's not uninteresting. It's like a girl that you might see in your high school or something. It's just like a normal. It's like I've met so many people like her with that personality, and I vibed really well with that personality, which might be weird, but
You're saying you connect with lesbians.
I feel like we have something in common at least.
You both like pussy?
Yeah, love it, love it. Here's a fun
Well, they're gonna
fact.
say they like their women to look like boys.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus. That one hurt. I have an
Ellen Page is she's a decent actress, but I don't know, man. Every time I look at her, I see like 10-year-old boy. It
Maybe
kinda makes me
that's 'cause-
uncomfortable that you want to put your wiener in that.
No, dude, I don't know what it is. I think it's because she reminds me of this one girl that I used to hang out with. Like, it was like the first girl I ever had a crush on. And she was like a neighbor from me. And we would always hang out and shit. I had a crush
You
on
had a
her.
crush on your transgender 10-year-old boy neighbor.
No.
Okay.
She
I
wasn't
mean, it comes up
transgender,
before.
and she
I
wasn't a
know.
man.
What was your idea of like watching Juno? Was like, wow, I want to fuck this pregnant girl.
No, and like, I'm sorry. I know pregnancy's like a beautiful thing, and you know, have a family
No,
and
you
all
don't need
that.
to lie.
But pregnancy, one, it scares me. Two, that's gross. Pull out, man.
Like maybe it
Pull
was like
out.
during the era of Super, like me and her probably in the same age group. Yeah, I go for it.
Would you?
Yes.
That's good.
Our character in Super was like really fucking obnoxious, though.
It doesn't matter. It looks okay.
There you go.
Whoa, there, guy.
I don't know,
Go
man.
for your visuals. I see how it is.
Okay,
Don't
Chris.
care about the personality at all. No. I see.
Hey, a ring gag fixes all.
Jesus.
I mean, not to be like fucking superficial, but like how much?
Oh yeah, fucking. I'm playing around like there absolutely needs to be like a physical attraction as well as like a mental connection. I'm just playing around, guy.
What do you think the ratio
like,
is?
Giant like Russian woman named Olga. She has a nice personality though. Duh.
What do you guys?
Ratio?
Yeah, what do you think? You think it's
I
like
don't
50-50?
know. I don't really have like a ratio. It's just I've only ever really felt compelled to like pursue like two people, and the first one was like friend zone, motherfucker, and then the other one was like give me that dick.
Oh.
No, it was like trying to think of a ratio here, guys.
Like 50-50 on personality to looks, or
Well, I think for the most part, if I found someone physically attractive, but like they were annoying or just like generally obnoxious, like it would be a deal breaker because like why would I subject myself to that? Like I don't get those other guys that like will fucking like suffer through like an annoying bitch just to get some, you know.
Connor.
Yeah.
I was after this one girl for a while, and her biggest fucking flaw, and this is a huge flaw, if you can't accept me for like who I am, go fuck yourself, you know.
Thank God for that. I thought we were about to like go into like some weird misogynist territory here, and we were about to get striked.
No.
Attack helicopter.
No. It's like she wanted me to quit doing drugs, like,
Get the fuck out of here.
and it was like to the point
What's
where
he
it was
say?
unreasonable. Like, I'm all for, trying to be a little bit sober and whatnot. Back in those days, I wasn't, but she even wanted me to like quit drinking, stop smoking weed, and I don't know, like that just really,
Yeah,
I
other
couldn't do
people
that.
It's
have
like-
their own lives, and you shouldn't really
Exactly.
necessarily get in the way with that. But like, it's not exactly like a bad thing, I guess. Like if she doesn't want to date someone who is like
Yeah, I mean, I
drug
respect
dependent.
it.
So like, that's not something she could be blamed for, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like when that's like the only problem you have with someone, that's a dumb problem.
It's like she comes back home like, oh man, he brought to be sober, and like you're fucking just doing like lines of cocaine and like fucking beer bottles.
I mean, I got more sober, if that counts. I'm not 100%. I calmed
There's only
down.
one way up and only 2 ways down.
I definitely, I calmed down. But, fuck that shit. I don't know, what's the biggest deal breaker for you guys?
Being a lesbian. Made that mistake already.
Oh.
See, it just like sounds weird. It's just like, no lesbians, please. I am a real man. Just like, whoa.
It feels good. Like, oh yeah, I turned her straight into us. Oh wait, this ain't gonna last.
I feel like you should
That's actually some
elaborate.
like a really annoying thing when straight guys try to pick up lesbians. Like, hey, baby, you haven't met the real man yet. I can turn you straight.
My ass. I'm like, oh, you lie then.
She's like, I want to try the real meat. Actually, I'll go back to chicken flaps. Chicken flaps? What the fuck? I'd say beef curtains. Jesus Christ.
Meatloaf.
But I fucking love meatloaf. Don't do this to me.
I can't handle meatloaf. Or
But no, biggest deal breaker.
deal breaker, yes. Yes.
See, like, I don't have like one biggest deal breaker. I have like a bunch of deal breakers that are all on equal planes of maximum. Like, the relationship isn't allowed to continue or will not work. It's like if someone's like, very fucking promiscuous and like, I don't know, just presents himself in a certain way. I don't want to say like I'm a control freak because like
there.
I lay out the rules before I like engage in a relationship. I don't just like sucker them in and then go like, okay, now do this, do this, do this, do this. I get like I make sure like they agree and are like okay with like all like, my fucking things.
Like handwritten, like please sign here.
I'm just like I know you want to be with me and I want to be with you, but like if you're like into the whole like party girl, go out and do drugs and get like fucking like wasted and shit like that, it's not gonna happen.
Good.
If like you like sleep with a different dude every other week, like why are you talking to me right now?
No,
Like,
I understand that. It's like you kind of lay out the dynamic, It's like
so it's basically like that's like the thing with like my girlfriend. We like just set out like a bunch of things that we weren't comfortable with because of, like our situation. Like it would already be like fucking. It's already like going to be like tedious to maintain a relationship, so we have to like make sure like we agreed to like everything straight up before we even went to try and engage in this. And so far, we're doing well.
So like red flag for me because I learned this like from like experience from my ex friend. Like do not go for anything like sloppy, not even like sloppy seconds. This is bad news.
Yeah.
Like, so my ex friend, you know what? Fuck it, Blue. This is not an alias. This is real name.
Blue.
That's a shit name.
I don't
One
like.
of my uncles is called Blue, and I was like, that's a shit name.
So his previous girlfriend, I think, previous like ex 2 times girlfriend, not only was like he's like the sloppy like 17th, I think she's had. She basically made out with every dude in the whole entire damn high school. And I'm like, okay, buddy, that's your choice. It's not mine. But essentially, she decided to cheat on one of our friends. Cheat on him with one of our friends' brother, and one of his friend's brother. And basically, his brother was like a complete fucking idiot. It's like, well, go man, she was mine first. So basically, they've all some bullshit, and the now ex is like, yeah, man, yeah, you two can fight this out for me. Who wants to wants to win for me? And I try to talk my Blue out of like, no, man, it's fucking stupid and retarded. Just get out of here.
Dude, I don't like it when they play them games, man. That's fuck
Yeah,
that.
that's another thing. Like, we ain't gonna play no drama games or like,
Yeah,
fucking,
it's
like, you know, like lots of couples like they do that thing where like they push each other to like the edge of breakup and then quickly like reel it back in, just
mhm.
'cause, like for the drama's sake or whatever, or like for attention or like to fucking like try and keep someone like under control or some shit by scaring the shit out of them. Like I was like, there's not gonna be none of that. If you like play any of that shit, then it's done.
Yeah.
Like, if you like try to do something like, oh, it's over, and then come back like, no, it's okay, I take you back. Like, I'm like, no, fuck you. You can stay by yourself, cunt.
Yeah. See, that's how my brother and his girlfriend's relationship is. I mean, they're still together. There's kind of there's a whole weird thing going on right now. I'll tell you guys off the podcast, but they fight constantly and it's fucking annoying, to be honest.
Oh yeah, and also word of wisdom. Mostly, like as we probably will hear stories from Connor and my stories with my friend Blue. If some motherfucker like cheat on you, and like, oh man, that sucks. Do not come back to them. Whether it be them come back to you or you do it for some odd reason, you're fucked up head. They come back, oh baby, come back. I still trust you, baby.
It fucking disgusts me, the idea of even like going with someone like that. Like, Jesus Christ, like some like weird thing that like Connor and lots of fucking dates don't understand though about some other thing to do with cheating. If someone cheats on someone to be with you, then you have no right to be surprised if they cheat on you with someone else. Like,
Yeah, that's
Jesus
a good
Christ.
point.
If someone's willing to cheat, then they're generally a scummy piece of shit anyways.
Been there.
I'm that type of person like who waits. I don't go and actively search out for the pussy. So I guess
Me neither. That's why it took me until last year.
So
That's my excuse anyways. Otherwise I'd be a total pussmaster, you know.
But like, I'm sure like oh man, she like broke my heart, like broke my trust, and go out and go like suck some dude's dick.
No, it's like weird of Connor, like him, like one of his girlfriends, we're gonna call her Slutty McCum Dumpster, whatever her face is. Like she legit cheated on him like on 5 separate occasions, 2 of which were with his friends, and he just kept taking her back. He's like, I love her so much, guy, and I'm just like, no, you're a fucking idiot.
I love it. Like I have no reason like why he's around like her and like vice versa. Such as like, oh yeah, I know you. Like yeah, you're my girlfriend. Like, yeah, sure, buddy.
But then again, like, this really shouldn't be my story to tell, but like, depending on whether we can get Connor back in, I'm just gonna fucking tell it now. Like, fucking the day they met, like, they went back to like a friend's house and fucked in their friend's parents' bed. So like, that set the standard for the rest of the relationship. It's like, hi, can I get your number? Oh, we don't need that. Just go to my friend's house. Yeah, those friends that like fucking like ratted around Connor and tried to get in about his girlfriend, and like that, he's still friends with them today. Both of them.
You know why? It's the most retarded thing I've ever heard on this universe.
Retarded. You don't fucking stay with people that betray you, especially like that.
Yeah, thanks for fucking my girlfriend for 5 times. You're my best.
One of these friends, Connor just like finished getting one of these surgeries to have like that artificial bone thing put in his skull, and basically he had to be like really careful for a while after that. And this guy walked up to him and headbutted him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like out of the blue for no reason. It was like
His girlfriend was like lying and saying that he was abusing her and hitting her and stuff, because she liked to stir shit, and she kept doing it with like every guy she banged who'd start telling people that they were hitting her. She like did it with her family as well. She's like, oh, she'd like tell people that her dad was hitting her, well, her stepdad, and then like to her dad, she'd be telling her dad that fucking Connor was hitting her. And it even got to the point where fucking she was with some other guy, but she was still going over to Connor's place, fucking Connor, and then going back to this guy and staying with him at his place.
Like, the same deal. Like I got money problems here. I'm going to give you money.
Oh god.
Ah, shit. Well, this has been depressing, cast.
Take a turn for the worse. Well, Christmas presents. What'd you all get?
Oh yeah, presents.
I got a white T-shirt, a white plain T-shirt from some random family.
Yeah, mainly I just got like some clothes and obviously like traditional smellies that every boy around the world gets on Christmas unless you're like homeless or African or something, which is kind of sad. I'm sad now. I'm sorry, homeless Africans.
I got some pants and a winter coat, and I got a shirt. Ooh, okay. Here we go. I have to address this. I was recently I'm not even gonna say I got fired. I got Donald Trumped by my dad. Straight up Donald Trumped my ass. And my brother-in-law is my manager. So he was over for Christmas and he got me a present and he got me a shirt and he warned me before. He's like, I bought you this like 2 weeks ago, dude. So here you go. And it's a shirt that says, don't rush me, I get paid by the hour.
Wow, what a considerate family.
I loved it. I thought it was fucking funny as shit. I'm wearing it right now. It's very nice. Alright. This was a depressing
Somehow
cast.
it's sad now.
Yeah, this is a depressing
More
cast.
Usually like fucking like little puppies dying by themselves and like homeless people and shit.
Oh man.
It's a slow train from Christmas to a goddamn Kwanzaa.
Oh shit.
Boogity 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 boo.